YouTube family, happy Black History Month, and this is another Keisha and Kaya collaboration video. So we both chose historical figures that we want to honor, we just want to commemorate, we just wanted to do an inspired look based on them, and we did it for you guys using green beauty products. So for my look, I chose to go with who else, you know. I paid tribute to my motherland, to the where I was born. I decided to do the best interpretation I can of Nanny of the Maroons. She was originally from Africa, brought to Jamaica as a slave, and she led one of the greatest rebellion in Jamaica against the slave masters in history. So I chose to do this Nanny of the Maroons look. Don't forget to check out Keisha Adinkra to see who she decided to pay homage to in her Black History Month video. I guarantee you guys it is somebody that you would not expect. It is definitely out the box thinking, out the box representation for Black History Month. So if you want to see how Keisha Adinkra and I went about using green beauty products to achieve our Black History Month look, just keep on watching. So let's do Queen and Nanny. Alright, happy Black History Month, you guys. Now let's get started because I know this is going to be a long tutorial and I don't want to... What don't I want to do? I don't want to talk too much and keep it long. Face is basically already done. I've already prepped and primed my face. Eyebrows are done. To prime my eyelids, and I'm going to use my Plain Jane Cosmetics, and this is their Creme Correctives, and this is in the color Apricot. And I'm using this because it has a really creamy consistency and I like it as an eyelid primer. I stole this tip from Brown Skin Green Beauty. Her name is Monique, here on the white tee. And what I'm going to do is use the Plain Jane Beauty, and this is their Shea translucent powder. And I'm just going to pat that on my eyelid just to keep the oil at bay because I have really sweaty, oily eyelids. So this will just help to keep the lids a little bit more drier than usual. My Addictive Cosmetics, this is in the color Red Leather, and I'm going to apply that right above my crease. I'm going to go in the middle now in the crease with this color again from Addictive Cosmetics, and this is in the color Cookiepuss. DusK Beauty Organics Eyeliner Pencil. And this, we're going to just use it and we're just going to plaster it all over the eyelid. Just plaster it all over. So I'm just going to lay this as a foundation before I put on the black eyeshadow, just so that the black eyeshadow will have something to stick to. And I'm just going to blend out the edges of that eyeliner just so it doesn't look so harsh. Just blend it out just a little bit and it just looks nice and smooth. Nice and blended with everything else. Because even though Nanny lived in the what, 1700s? 1600s, she still knew how to blend. Now we're going to go in with the Shea Moisture, and this is their mineral eyeshadow in the color Onyx, and we're just going to pat that all over the lid, all over where I had previously placed that black eyeliner. We're just going to put that on top of it. And the reason why I chose these colors to do this smoky eye look was I'm thinking, even though it's like a 2017 version of Nanny of the Maroons, what are the things that she would have accessible to her for her to do an eye look like this? And I thought of all the natural things around her. So I know there will be like lots of coal, like charcoal. So she can use that for the smoky eye part. For the brown part, she can use, I guess, dirt. And also for the red part, because parts of Jamaica, we have red dirt. She can use the red dirt and the brown dirt to do like the transition and the brow bone and all that color. And then the charcoal to achieve a banging smoky eye look. So that was my thought process, and I really wanted her to have a strong eye, so I figured a smoky eye would do good because she is such a prominent leader. She was so strong and so feared. She was such a militant person for her people. She stirred fear in the hearts of men. So I wanted her eye to be very dramatic. I wanted a lot of focus on her eye, basically. Because sometimes not what you say or what you do, sometimes how you look at somebody, the intensity in your stare, the way you would, look them directly in their eye, sometimes that alone puts the fear in people's heart for you. let them understand like I'm not here to play. Now you know we gotta blend that out because it looked too harsh. We're gonna use the Shea Moisture Illuminating Mineral Bronzer in the color DusK. And we're just gonna take that, just a little bit, not too much of that. And we're just gonna apply that right on top of the edges of the black that I just put down, just to blend out that black and just make it nice and smooth. For the wing eyeliner, I'm going to use my 100% pure, and this is their Black Food Pigmented Creamy Eyeliner. Now I'm going to use my Lots of Nature Cosmetics, and this is their Mineral Maven Pro Vitamin Mascara. And I'm just going to just jazz up my natural lashes a little bit, because I am going to add falsies. But I'm just going to jazz up my natural lashes a little bit with this mascara right here. Who is texting me? Really, Keisha? I'm trying to do this collab video with you. You texting me right now. What does she want? Keisha Adinkra, let's see. I'm gonna add falsies, and I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm not that skilled at doing it on camera. Line the bottom waterline, and I'm going to use my Earth Lab Cosmetics, and this is a vegan mineral eyeliner pencil. And as you guys know from my Best in Green Beauty of 2016 and other videos, that this is basically my favorite eyeliner pencil because it really does not smudge for me. I'm going to take the Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to go in again with my Shea Moisture Mineral Eyeshadow in the color Onyx, and I'm just going to just dust that along the bottom of my lower lid again. Just a little bit of a bronze to her eyes. I'm going to take my AuNaturale Coffee Cream Eyeshadow, and it is a cream eyeshadow that is bronzy brown color, really pretty. And I'm just going to take that and I'm going to just run it in the middle tear duct area of my eye and also on the bottom lash line. I'm going to use the Laws of Nature Cosmetics, and this is their Foxy Finish Mineral Liquid Foundation, and this is in the color Warm Espresso. The reason why I chose this foundation was because this foundation gives me like a red tint. It has red undertones, and it's a little bit darker than my skin tone, just a little bit. But I wanted that look because I'm thinking if I'm doing Nanny of the Maroons, she would be outside a lot, you know. So I wanted her skin to have a reddish undertone to it from being in the sun for an extended period of time. And also, I wanted to give my skin just a little bit of a darker hue. And also, this foundation has like more of a satin finish. So I wanted to look very satin, not sweaty. I wanted to look like I was out in the sun. So very satin, kind of dewy look, but not sweaty. Shea Moisture Concealer, and this is in the color Hazel. Where would Nanny get concealer from? I don't know, but she got concealer from somewhere and she concealed. So now to set that concealer, I'm going to go with my Plain Jane Beauty. This is the Shea Translucent Finishing Powder, and I'm just going to put that everywhere where I just put the concealer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do something that I'm not used to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because in the pictures, Nanny have a really sharp nose. So I am going to contour my nose. Now wish me luck because it's not something that I'm used to doing. I don't know how to contour anything. I usually just leave it as it is, but I have to get that Nanny sharp nose, all right? My Laws of Nature Cosmetics, and this is their foundation, and this is in the color Espresso. It's much darker than my skin tone, so we're going to use that. I gotta be quiet and concentrate for this. She better not text me right now because if she texts me, I'm definitely gonna mess this up. This looks nothing like my nose. This is not my daddy's nose, you guys. I've lost my daddy's nose. This is some other man's nose, and I don't know whose it is. My father would not be happy right now seeing me with this straight man nose. This is the kind of nose that like when your child come out, you look at the dad like, see the way that nose is set up, you might want to get a test done. Yeah. Alright, next you guys, we are going to contour some more. I need to get those chiseled Nanny cheekbones that she displays in all her pictures, because her cheekbones will cut a person, okay? So let's try to achieve that Nanny cheekbone. And let's see if we can do it. So now we're going to go in with some blush. I'm going to be using Blac Mineral Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using the color Current. It's like a reddish hue blush. It's a loose blush, and just a little bit of that on the apples of my cheek. Not too much because I don't want to blush too much, because I wouldn't picture Nanny blushing. That's going to be that flush of anger. When she get upset, yeah, she wouldn't blush. That'll be that flush of anger color. That's what we're gonna call it, the anger color. We're gonna make Nanny glow. Now we're gonna go with this Ofra Cosmetics. This is their blush bronzer. This is the Illuminating blush stripe, and I'm gonna use this gold color down here. Now this blush bronzer from Ofra, it is vegan and cruelty free. However, the ingredients are not as clean as other green beauty products, but we're just gonna use it for this look because why not? For Nanny's lips, I wanted to do like a neutral kind of lip because I wanted the focus to be more on her eyes and her intensity of her eyes. So we're going to do more of a neutral kind of muted look. So I'm going in with this NYX lip liner, and this is not Green Beauty, but it's products that I've owned before I started my Green Beauty transition, and I think it will go well. So excuse me for this one right here. We are going to go in with Addictive Cosmetics, and this is in the color Wild Wild West. And it's basically a brownish copper color. And to punch up the lip a little bit more, I added just a dab, you guys, like a dab of Casablanca from Blac Mineral Cosmetics, right in the center. Just a small dab. Just to get a slight gloss. Let's learn a little bit more about Nanny of the Maroon. Nanny was born in Africa. She's from the Ashanti tribe, and she was brought to Jamaica as a slave. She escaped. They escaped to where they fled to. It's called Nanny Town, and where it is situated, based on the landscape and geography, it is situated in such a way that anytime the enemy was approaching them, they had a very good view of the enemy, and they could attack at their own will and take them out before they even approached Nanny Town. So she used her military tactics, her knowledge of herbs and plants to heal and take care of her people, and she also used her use of Abia, which is her religion from Africa, to basically win the rebellion. Such a prominent figure in Jamaica that she's also on our money. Yes, go Nanny. If you want to know more about Nanny of the Maroons and how she led a successful rebellion against the slave masters, definitely Google her, look her up. You'll learn a lot about her. She was a strong female figure, a strong woman, a woman that was determined not to be held captive, a woman that was determined to be free and also to free her people. Nanny of the Maroons is well respected, and I'm honored to be able to do this makeup inspired look based on how I think she would look if she was in this time frame. And I wanted to really represent Nanny in the best cultural way that I can for Jamaica and also for my African ancestors. So this is my interpretation of Nanny of the Maroons. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys appreciate it. Definitely learn more about her and her historical victory. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Stay tuned for more videos from me, and don't forget to check out Keisha Adinkra to see who she decided to pay homage to this Black History Month. Thank you guys again for watching, and make sure you guys enjoy your Black History Month. Black History Month is not just for February, it is every day of the year. Bye!
Chikora ndoro njia lawe